everybody, good afternoon. This is Jean here. Must excuse my wet hair, just out of the shower. I'm coming to you today with a little, my next tutorial about this quilt that I'm making. A super easy quilt. I made this because a lot of people are new to my channel, and this is a quilting channel, and I had gotten away from it forever, and I do realize a lot of my subscribers really know how to quilt, and this is a very basic, but also I'm making this somebody had suggested, which is such an awesome idea. If you need a very quick and easy quilt to make, or a charity quilt, wonderful, or a small lap quilt or a baby quilt in a very short time, this is a block that I'm actually using sashing with, as you can see. I show you how I choose my sashing. My husband helps me. He comes into my sewing room. He helps me choose my sashing and how I'm going to be doing it with cornerstones. But you could just make the block, which is in my last video. You could just put the blocks together. Done. You can make 6 of them, you could make 9 of them, 12, 16, a 4x4, or you could make 20 blocks, a decent size. You can use small squares, you can use larger squares. Works up very quickly. I'm showing you again, as I say, how to put my sashing on, how I'm going to be doing it with cornerstones. Quite easy, the way I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to be finishing it up, but that'll be in my next video. But I was thinking about it. If you have a pack of fat quarters that you really love, say they come in packs of 10, 12, 24, something like that. So one fat quarter will yield 12 5-inch squares. So if you wanted to do it like this, one fat quarter equals 12 5-inch squares. So if you have 10 coordinating fat quarters, this is the size quilt you're going to be making with the blocks here, not the sashing. So I have made 15 of these blocks, which are going to measure 12 and a half inches, something like that, when it's all done. So I've made 15 because I used 120 5-inch squares. 3 charm packs, okay, with 1 or 2 left over. So again, if you have a pack of coordinating fat quarters that you don't know what to do with, cut them up into 5-inch squares. The quilt will just blend together beautifully. Sashing or no sashing, just put it together. So this quilt's going to be measuring probably like 60 by 72 with my sashing, maybe a little bit smaller, but a decent sized lap quilt. Again, I'm using 15 squares. I could have used 12 squares and whipped it up just like that. So I hope you enjoy this video, folks. Thank you so much. As I said, I will be having a playlist, and please, Ian is enjoying touring your sewing rooms, so if you want to share your sewing space with us, Ian will be happy to narrate it and I'll give his opinion. He's very supportive of you guys, whether it's a closet or whether it's a studio. So send those pictures of your sewing room or your projects to truelovequiltsforyou@gmail.com. And Ian, my husband, my English husband, will be glad to showcase and share it with our friends. So thank you very much, folks. I hope you enjoy this video of how I choose my sashing. All right. Thanks, everybody. Love from the Trueloves. See ya. Thank you for doing that.
What? Oh.
For doing that, yeah. Okay, so.
Is this on video?
Yeah. No, it's nice. So thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate. Okay, you're going to help me here, right?
Yes, I'm going to help.
Thank you. Okay, you want to go over to the quilt?
Okay, let's get my...
They're called cornerstones.
Cornerstones.
Okay, we're going to figure out... Let me, before you do that... Okay, you can sit there for a second. I'm going to show everybody my blocks that I've just made. So very quick. I made these 4-patch... from charm squares, my last video I put up, and I have made 15 blocks. It's going to be a small lap quilt, I think. Now I'm just called Ian up to help me choose a sashing, which I have. Okay, you want to?
This is sunshine on a rainy day.
Ian, it's sunny.
When it's cold outside, you can think of the
month of May. Oh my word. Okay, you want to put
it's My Girl, you see.
Okay, you want to put the
It's the lyrics from My Girl.
Yes. You want to put the sashing up that I chose?
Well, wait a minute. I'm just getting my What are these called?
These are called cornerstones. I'm trying
Cornerstones.
to figure out how to sash this and how to put a border on. Because it's such an explosion of color, I had caught Ian up and I chose this for a heartbeat, and I don't know if it goes, but Ian says it does.
I like it.
You like that?
I think it's wonderful.
It's a sweet floral, and the quilt is like a graphic, jumble.
I think this is superb. I really like it.
Okay, I like the blue gingham. I had a striped fabric, a border fabric. Let me show you this fabric. Excuse my mess. This was the fabric I've had for years and years and years. And I thought, I love stripes because that's an instant sashing or border or trim, and it's done all the work for you. Now you do lose, because you need a seam allowance of, and I want to have some of the white, you do lose some of the floral. So you have to pick and choose sometimes when you're wanting to get a striped fabric. Like if you wanted a border with a blue on the edge and the blue on the edge like that, then you would cut that whole thing out and lose this. Or if you wanted just the blue and a bit of border. So I love a striped fabric. So what I did is I chose that I like the blue and white gingham here. As we're just sticking this up. We're just sticking that up on the design wall.
Got to have some symmetry here, some organisation.
You don't need to be that precise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's good.
I mean, it is good. Thank you very
I like
much.
tucking it, so because this is just the selvage or whatever you call it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just the edge. It's just going to show the blue and white gingham.
Yep.
Okay. So you like the blue and white gingham. I'm not quite sure about this.
I think this is fabulous. And
what, this? You like this thing?
Yes, it goes.
So that was just a scrap I had left over.
This goes with this, doesn't it? Isn't that off the same?
No, these are just charm squares, and that's
No,
fabric.
This
Oh yes, that fabric
was part of that.
Yes.
You've cut off the strips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it, to my eye, it goes super.
Okay, now.
Now what we're going to do?
Well,
we're going to put.
We need some eye to rest, even though the blue gingham here sort of reads as solid. But look, it's a blue gingham.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Okay,
it.
so you love that. So now I've given.
And this is the order you showed me.
Yeah, I thought.
You were asking my opinion.
Yeah, I caught Ian up, and I'm like, "What do you think of this as cornerstones?"
I can't get them quick enough. I'm impatient.
You are impatient.
All my life.
I'm so impatient.
Oh well, I've only got 3.
Oh, you only have 3.
Oh well.
3 grey.
They're browny grey to me.
It is a brown grey.
That doesn't go.
Oh.
No, I don't like that.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, you asked
The
me.
master has spoken. He doesn't like the grey.
You asked me.
See, I thought the grey would like calm this mess down.
Then you have.
Then I had this. What color?
What would you call it?
Oh, that's a pale. That's the palest pink. Let me come over here, Ian.
Go on and go.
Okay.
Let's put these cornerstones up so
Yeah.
they don't fall down.
So this is the palest pink. Well, you can hardly see that.
I've got 5 of them. Alrighty.
Let me come back from it. Hold on.
Nah. Nope. Excuse me, I'm taking them down.
Okay, you don't like that? Yeah. That's very insipid. You can hardly see them.
That's the word I was
That
gonna
is the insipid.
Insipid.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Yep.
Okay, so now I did the pink.
Well, let's try.
Try the darker pink.
Alright.
So with the floral and the pale blue and the pink, it's like a pretty feminine quilt then. It's sort of turned into a more girly than. So that's the importance of fabric.
This is the daughter's bedroom.
Yeah, or just a camping quilt or something, you know.
Yeah.
So that's
I like it.
I like
think
the
it's
pink.
Just absolutely.
I'm not quite sure about that floral.
happy.
Yeah, it is happy.
Happy.
So there's the pink
It's quite nice.
on the
Should we
blue.
try the blue next?
Yeah.
Okay. This is like clouds.
See, I think the blue would be the most predictable and the most expected. Ah, yeah, because it's. Oh, now see, I'm looking at through the viewfinder, and it's sort of popping, the blue. Blue, oh my goodness, Ian, blue. What do you think, Ian?
Well, I like blue.
I know you like blue.
I like blue.
Which one do you like? Oh, there's one more. There's one more.
Yes, okay, let's try the lavender. Is that right?
Yeah.
Have I got the colour right?
Yeah.
The lavender. Let's try the lavender. And here we go.
You see the blue the most. The pink, I think, is the prettiest. Can I see that?
I think this too is
Again,
not
insipid.
striking.
It's
enough.
not striking, yeah.
No, it's not
Nah,
striking
I don't like
enough.
that. So
Not
it's
against
between the
blue.
blue and the pink.
Right, let's try that again. There's the pink.
The pink goes better if,
I'll try. Watch this.
yeah, if I choose this. This was just a scrap cut off.
Yeah, that goes beautifully. with
Oh,
that.
you like that? It's sort of.
I do like.
Oh, you
that.
like it? Okay,
Or
Ian
it's-
likes it.
Or it's the blue.
Oh, so what? Okay,
See
okay.
them?
Let's hold on.
I think the pink. Yeah, looking at the overall colours in the
Look it through the viewfinder.
pink.
Pink together. Thank you, Ian.
You don't want me to do some sewing with you?
Do you want to sew? You were doing some ironing.
No.
Somebody said Ian has to start sewing.
I would definitely sew my fingers.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
know I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't. Okay, take it away, Ian.
So Jean's been cutting individual lengths of the gingham sashing, and it really is coming together now. Look at that.
It's just pinned up there. I mean, it's not even. It's just stuck
I
up
know,
there.
but
Yeah.
Visually,
So,
you can really
Right.
anticipate how wonderful. This is really going to be outstanding.
oh, thank you, Ian. So, what I've done is I'm not worried about the outside border right now. I'm worried about the body of my quilt. So, I've cut sashing. I've cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sashing strips. The blocks are like 12 and a half, 13 inches something. I've cut them at 13 inches. These, forget this vertical here. That's just stuck on there. I've cut these sashing at 13 inches. So now I'm going to sew the 1, 2. I'm going to sew this row together. So I sew that seam to there, and then I'll sew this block up to that seam. I'll put that sashing on that bottom row, and then I'll put this block up to that sashing there. And I'll just continue that. So I do my blocks individually. So I'm going to do 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5. So I've cut 10 things of sashing. So that's as far as I've gotten now. And I'm going to construct these rows. Then I'll worry about the, well, here it is, the vertical with my cornerstones, my next step. So I'm at my machine, and this is what I was trying to explain. I've cut my sashing, this decorative fabric here with this gingham and the white. It has a little bit of roses in it that I've cut off, but some you can see a little bit right there. It's fine. It's fine. So I've cut the sashing, I think 13 inches, or 13 inches, I think. And this is where I actually can trim off these dog ears. You see these dog ears on the block there? So just trim that up a little bit, like that. So I'm only doing 10 of the sashing strips on the middle of this quilt, as I was just saying. So again, remember, these are your bias edges. So here's my sashing strip like that, and I just cut it willy-nilly. I just sort of eyeball where, yeah, I want to sew that, and as you can see, it fits. I'm just sort of going through those roses. So I just see the white Again, pretty side to pretty side. Pinch that and pull. And there's a little dog ear. I'll cut that off. And then see what that looks like. It's a little bit wider. That's fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my third block. It's only 3 blocks across and 5 down. So I'm going to take my third block and I'm going to put that up pretty side to pretty side. And I'm going to sort of match up the block size here. You see that? The blocks are all the exact same size. So I'm going to match that up. And I am going to sew on the border side, the sashing side there. And that side matches up real nice. So there are my first row. Just finished my horizontal sashing here. Okay, you can see there's no sashing here or the cornerstones. I'm going to stop my video right now, but I just wanted to show you the progress, how quickly this has made up. Now, I'm using a patterned fabric, but I think I quite like this configuration of about 2.5 inch sashing, which is about normal. And then we're going to cut the cornerstones, I think 2.5 inch square, to account for the seam allowance. But I'll do that on the next video. I just wanted to show you my progress so far, how quickly, with Ian's help, choosing my sashing and my border here, florals and checks and all over the place, but I really like it. I hope you've enjoyed this, folks. Just want to show you, remember I said don't sweat cutting off the points here? There you go. And it's made a nice little square on each one of these near the board. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, my lovely little scrap quilt. Yeah, quick present. Thanks, folks. Love from the Trueloves. Bye-bye.